What's up, everyone? Wavy here. Today, I'm in disarray. I can't believe that Quantum TV, due to abuses of the copyright system, is still not banned. Today, we're gonna react to Griffin Gaming because newer stuff got brought up. Like Quantum TV shot against the Eggman and shot against other people in a pretty pathetic manner. Let's react it.
Alright, what's up guys? Kind of a serious topic here. I was not planning on making another video on Quantum TV. I was just going to detail my experience with him, add my perspective, and leave it at that, because I don't really feel like I can add too much more to this situation besides just regurgitating the same points.
Yeah, same. I actually thought the last video would be the last video against Quantum TV. Maybe I would do another video of celebrating the ban of Quantum TV, but that's not the case.
That other people have covered, probably in a better way than I possibly could. But anyway, what Quantum TV is engaging in right now needs to be called out, and it needs to be called out by everyone, because this type of behavior should not be allowed on YouTube. It shouldn't be allowed on any social media platform, and in all honesty, everyone needs to come together and just completely shun this man from the internet, because what he is doing is absolutely disgusting, and it needs to be stopped immediately. The behavior demonstrated by Quantum TV in this situation is just beyond taking things too far, and at this point he has no place on this platform.
Yeah, the standard stuff what he was breaking the YouTube TOS, and he should be banned for that, but now more shit is about to happen.
Whatsoever. And if any YouTube staff is watching this video by any chance, you need to take action, because this man is breaking your terms of service at every given opportunity. He's abusing the copyright system, has been for years. He's ban evading, and on top of that, he is literally committing the textbook definition of harassment right now by tracking down people's personal information and the information of their family members and contacting them in order to intimidate people to stop talking about him. This man has no place on this platform whatsoever, and if you don't believe me, take it from Quantum TV himself.
And then you don't just stop there, you go even further with it, and some of you start doxing and sharing personal information. Bro, ask him. Don't think I'm playing around. I called Ackman's mother to get a hold of him to let him know the kind of damage he was causing.
Okay. We've reached a new low.
Okay? I'm not fucking around with this.
Quantum TV loves to throw out that, he's so worried about his family, he's just trying to protect his girls. Whenever somebody did.
Yeah, this message he was spamming every single time to every YouTuber. I criticized him, man. This is insane. These messages are always the same meaning. Like, he says, man, well, your fans are harassing me, and my family also gets harassed. You need to take down video, man. Like, no one did that, and he's clearly lying because none of that shit happened.
Dares to criticize him. He always fears the real-world consequences of what might happen if people don't agree with him.
Yeah, and this is completely contradictory because now he shot against the family of Eggman. Like,
God forbid on the internet, because, if it was such a concern, why are you posting hot takes and unpopular opinions on the internet if you're afraid of someone disagreeing with you? But that's what Quantum TV does. He puts up this facade of just being a concerned father. He doesn't care that people criticize him, but he's worried about the safety of his family. But yet he takes every opportunity to track down the personal information of those who dare to criticize him and go out of his way to contact them in order to intimidate the person who dared to disagree with them. YouTube, if that is not harassment, I don't know what the fuck is at this point. What is the point of having terms of service when this type of behavior can be openly touted on the platform with zero consequence whatsoever? But that's not—
I don't know how it's in America, but in Germany, the YouTube guidelines are pretty hard, man. Like, there was one dude who uploaded shit on his main channel and he got banned for it. He uploaded on his second channel. It was instantly banned as well, because you can't make content if your account is already banned, man. Like, why isn't this shit like probably done in America? Like,
not even the end of it here, because by Quantum touting the fact that he was able to track down the Act Man's mother's information, he's basically dog whistling to his audience, hey, if you guys want to find this information online, you know, you can go find it if you want to, and you can do the same thing that I did. And as much as I hate the term dog whistle, because everybody just uses it as a buzzword in an argument to try and make people look bad, this is the literal textbook definition of it. He is literally cueing in his fans to the fact, hey, this information's out there, I used it to accomplish what I wanted to do, and you can do the same, because he has a fanatical fan base that he has literally weaponized to harass people online, which is the reason why his previous...
He uses every method. It doesn't matter how low he is, or how pathetic it is.
Channels, by the way, were taken down. Once again, YouTube, if this is not what your harassment policy states, I don't know why it even exists in the first place. No. So the Act Man actually put out a tweet confirming that Quantum TV had in fact contacted his mother, and this is what the tweet had to say. I can confirm that Quantum TV is threatening me and my family with doxing and violence, even reached out...
Like, I've seen this tweet, and at first I thought, is this a troll? Is this real? Like, yeah, it was.
To my mother saying, we wouldn't want families to get hurt or involved in this. I wish I was fucking joking. If we see you, Quantum, we shoot on sight, which I don't blame him. This guy is completely unhinged. He has proven that he is willing to go into people's personal lives and knows no bounds when it comes to harassing people online when he can't get his way. I mean, this dude tried to false copyright strike someone's video down and then progressed to the point of finding the Act Man's family's personal information and trying to contact them to intimidate them into getting him to probably take the video down. This is the level that Quantum TV is willing to go to, and it is absolutely insane. I would have the exact same reaction as the Act Man if this dude was threatening my family and then he showed up on my property as well. I think that's a completely reasonable take to have. It's the reason we have the Second Amendment in the first place, self-defense, from both threats domestic and foreign. But the Act Man continues on and says he even makes veiled threats of violence in his latest video around 1720. You guys are going to get someone killed. Yeah, bro, it's...
Yeah. It's pretty much normal for him now. Like, it doesn't get any worse.
Gonna be you if you do anything. Can someone at YouTube axe this guy now? Laugh my ass off. Which, yeah, exactly. Quantum TV is literally sitting here disguising this like, oh, it'd be a real shame if someone got hurt as a result of this. No one is taking it to that level except you. You are the only person reaching into people's personal lives over this entire thing. Everyone else is keeping this pure.
I can already see the news. Quantum TV fans got shot by the Act Man in his yacht, man.
Purely based on your social media activity. Nobody's hunting down like your quote-unquote family's information. Only you are doing that. You are the only one putting other people's families in danger at this point. You alone. You have no right to accuse anyone else of doing anything of that nature when you are demonstrating time and time again, like you have done with Ninjishin, for example, because just the previous night, you were posting his real name on your community tab as like a way to flex and show off and direct people towards his personal information, even though he doesn't publicly display it on his YouTube channel. You may claim, well, it's public knowledge, but you knew exactly what you were doing in that situation. Don't play fucking stupid. The only reason you would post his real name on your community tab is to put the mentally deranged fanatics in your fan base onto his real-world identity, knowing well and good what might happen. Because you...
Yeah, it's just that his community is like a bubble. It's like a Twitter bubble where they only see the right thing in their own community and everything else is hostile. It's either you are with us or against us.
Claim you're always afraid that it's going to happen to yourself whenever someone dares to disagree with you, so don't even play fucking stupid. But I'm going to go ahead and read Quantum TV's community post that he just made like 2 hours ago at this point. I reached out to your mother to convey the severity of the real world harm you have been causing through your social media actions. I in no way ever threatened your mother or family. I definitely never issued any veiled threats. But now you're calling for Act Bros to unite for Act Mother's honor? This has officially turned into criminal activity. This is a direct call for an uprising, and the threat of gun violence against me? I warned you. I even gave you a chance to stop. These death threats are not okay. I made no threats to appear at your home, and given the last conversation I had with your mother, I figured...
Like, I'm thinking of shit right now, which I can't say on YouTube, man. I will get banned, and I don't want to.
Figured you'd leave me alone, but here's yet another extremely manipulative post calling for unity as you threaten gun violence. I'll be sending this to the authorities. Threats will not be tolerated. I mean, I don't fucking know how the Act Man is even sane in this situation. After seeing something like this, I would literally be losing my fucking mind at this point. You know, props to the Act Man for handling this so mature, because this dude is just beyond redemption at this point. I mean, the absolute nerve of this mental midget to sit here and lecture people about gun violence when he literally wished that more people died in a mass shooting because of their sexual.
Yeah, this thing is getting brought up every time again. And this shit he posted, he said that his account got hacked, and this is why this was posted. Can you see it properly? We deserve it. The world is better off without them forcing the lifestyle on it. Yeah. Like this shit, man. This shit. The thing is, he didn't delete that shit.
Orientation. This man is apparently a piece of literal human garbage, and he has the fucking nerve to act like he's the victim in this situation when the Act Man points out that if this guy shows up at his house after threatening him and his family and contacting his family members outside of the internet entirely, you know, that he's going to defend himself in a situation where this mentally deranged man might show up at his house. You know, if pointing that reality that the Act Man is going to defend himself and his family makes Quantum TV the victim, then I don't even know what the hell we're talking about anymore at this point, because Quantum TV is the only...
Sadly, we can't do shit like that in Germany. It's not allowed. Or in most of Europe, or in any other country which is apparently not America.
Agitator in this situation from start to finish. His original video was meant to agitate Elden Ring fans. Then he started false copyright striking people who disagreed with him and offered honest critique of his video. Then he accused Rich of Review Tech USA, completely unfounded in any form of fact, of being the white EDP 445 basically, which is the legal definition of slander and libel. But then not even stopping there, to the point where
defamation.
He goes out of his way to find the personal information of people's family members and make threats to them over the phone. There's only one thing left to say in this entire situation. YouTube, get this piece of shit off the platform.
YouTube must act right now. I don't know. I can't believe that they still did nothing. After all these days. Okay, it was 3 days ago. Copyright abuser. But it nearly has 1 million views. Like, this is insane. I don't know how to comment on this shit, man. Like, I can't believe that this shit isn't over. I'm just sitting here. Yeah. Thanks for the support, man. I thank you, Eggman. Like, this dude, he stands in the crossfire right now. He's the dude who tanks the bullets, because people like smaller YouTubers get copy striked by Quantum TV. They don't stand a chance because they can't do shit, because they are too small. They don't have the awareness they can spread is non-existent. And yeah, magically. If you want to see more reactions, if you want to see more gaming reactions, if you want to see more gaming content, then subscribe to my channel. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Wafer, out.